Bismillah, salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Babu layyinil kalam liwalidayhi. وبه قال حدثنا مسدد قال حدثنا إسماعيل بن إبراهيم قال حدثنا زياد بن مخراق قال حدثني طيسلة بن مياس قال كنت مع النجدات فأصبت ذنوبا لا أراها إلا من الكبائر فذكرت ذلك لابن عمر رضي الله تعالى عنه قال ما هي قلت كذا وكذا قال ليست هذه من الكبائر هن 9 الإشراك بالله وقتل نسمة والفرار من الزحف وقذف المحصنة وأكل الربا وأكل مال اليتيم وإلحاد في المسجد والذي يستسخر وبكاء الوالدين من العقوق قال لابن عمر رضي الله تعالى عنه أتفرق النار وتحب أن تدخل الجنة قلت إي والله قال أحي والدك قلت عندي أمي قال فوالله لو ألنت لها الكلام وأطعمتها الطعام لتدخلن الجنة ما اجتنبت الكبائر. So this is talking about talking in excellent way nicely with the parents. Talking nicely with parents, because hukukul ibad is more than important hukukullah. Hukukullah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive, inshallah. But hukukul ibad, which is related by his creation, is really important. That's why, and in ibad, in creation, the most important for us, the creation is, the relationship with us is parents. So that's why we have to know the limit and the status, what kind of relationship for me is more than important and which are less. So the most important relationship for us is, if the parents is alive, the parents are the most important relationship for us. That's why Tailasa bin Mayyas said, I was with the Najdis. So Najdat, this is group, Khawarij group in the time of Sayyidina Ali radiyallahu ta'ala. They start rebelling against Sayyidina Ali radiyallahu ta'ala in that time. So it's called Najdat, and their leader is Najda bin Amir. So when I committed wrong action, which I supposed to be major sins, I mentioned this to Abdullah bin Umar radiyallahu ta'ala. So he asked me about them, and I mentioned them to him. He said, these are not grave sin, major sins. The major sins are 9. Number 1, associating partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Number 2, murder. Number 3, desertion from the Muslim army on the day of the battle. Running away from the Muslim army on the day of the battle. Number 4, false accusation of a chaste woman. This is major sin. Number 5, usury. Giving interest, taking interest, being witness for interest, writing interest, everything are including, in usury. This all are major sin. Taking away an orphan's properties. This is also major sins. Heresy in the sacred mosque, Masjid Haram. And number 8, ridiculing others. Ridiculing others like tamaskhur. Making fun like this way, you disgrace someone. We making fun each other, it's okay. But not that way you disgracing someone. Tamaskhur is say. One is mazah. Mazah, we call in Urdu mazah. Lekin tamaskhur, mazah is okay. We can have fun, which is, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam also did. But tamaskhur is haram. It's major sin. You make fun like this kind of way, you disgrace someone, dishonor someone, disrespect someone. It's haram and is major sin. And causing one's parents to weep through undutifulness. To do something, children side, because of their action, the parents, crying, the tears coming out. So Ibn Umar radiallahu ta'ala, then he said to me, do you fear hell? Do you love to be in Jannah, in paradise? I said, by Allah, I do. He asked, are your parents alive? I replied, my mother is with me. He said, by Allah, if you speak kindly to her, and feed her well, then you will certainly be in Jannah, in paradise. Provided that you avoid grave sins. Until you stay away from the grave sin, and you talk nicely with your parents, with your mom, it will become clean your all major sins. Kafara. Kafara is what? To clean your sin. For what you're supposed to do, talk nicely with your parents. Talk nicely. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ. Mufti Shafi Sahib rahimahullah in Ma'arif al-Quran, Mufti Azam Pakistan, he said, there is, the last limit word, which is, you showing someone regarding dislike. This is the last word. If any word is more than, showing like dislike about someone, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also mentioned in the Quran. وَلَا تَقُلْ لَهُمَا أُفٍّ. Even the ulama said, even like long breathing. This is also prohibited. This is also prohibited, for your parents. Why? Because our parents help us when we are helpless. In young time, we are helpless. Now we are serving them, meaning is we are repaying, which is we owe from them. Which is we owe from them. हमने कोई एहसान नहीं कर रहे हम. ये तो हम तो उनका कर्जा चुका रहे हैं. इन्होंने तो हमें उस वक्त मदद की है जब हमारे पास कोई मदद करने वाला नहीं था. So we are repaying, which is we owe from them, in young time. So this is not big deal. So Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar radiallahu anhu mentioned very easy, which is not like too much, like if you talk nicely with your parents, it will clean your major sins, it will become kafara for your major sins. It's easy. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is, very important for us. Very important for us. A lot of people, mashallah, they praying salah, they do everything. But, they have really like hard talk with parents. And among the Sahabi, one of the Sahabi, Alqama radiallahu ta'ala. Alqama. Sahabi, in last time, he can recite the kalima. Kalima stuck from who? From Sahabi. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam called his mom. What's happened with him? So mom said, very nice, very mashallah, really nice in ibadat and everything, but disrespecting me. It's really hard to me. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, will you forgive him? No, I don't want. Okay, no problem. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam called the people, it's a burning fire. We'll put him in this fire. So mom is mom. Mom said, I am not allowed to do this. So Rasulullah says, if you don't forget him, he will eventually go into the hell. So then she forgave. Over there the kalima start. Kalima stuck from the Sahabi because he was disrespecting his mother. So when we are, me and you, we're no Sahabi. So that's why, my dear friends, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us tawfiq to give respect, take dua from our parents. So inshallah it will clean our major sins, our minor sin, everything will become kafara for our sayyat. May Allah subhanahu